Tiara Peterson, and today we'll be making hot buttery pretzels. In a small bowl, dissolve yeast and a half teaspoon of sugar and 5/8 warm water. Be sure the temperature of the water is between 105 and 110 degrees, or the yeast will not bloom. If the water is too hot, you'll kill the yeast, and you'll have a very heavy flatbread. The sugar also helps activate the yeast, so always put in about a half teaspoon in to help the yeast bloom. Okay, I'm going to let the dough stand until creamy, about 10 minutes. So I'll be back in about 10 minutes. And we're back. If you look at the yeast and water mixture, you should see a nice cream liquid with tiny bubbles coming off the top. This means the yeast is activated and is starting to bloom. Now I will take a large bowl and mix together 2.5 cups of flour, 1/4 cup of sugar, and salt. Mix. I'm going to make a well in the center and add some oil and the yeast mixture to form the ingredients into a dough. Okay. Make sure you get the sides and nothing sticking to them. It should start making clumps. As you can see, the mixture is still fairly dry, so I'm going to add in a few tablespoons of water. Okay. Then I'm going to knead the dough until smooth. This will take about 7 to 8 minutes. So let's jump ahead a couple minutes. Now let's talk about how you knead a dough for a little bit in case you don't know. So how you'll knead dough is that you'll push it down like so, and then you'll fold it over, and then you'll repeat. You push it down. As I said before, we're going to be doing this for about 6 to 7 minutes, so I'll see you then. Okay, I've been kneading for about 7 minutes now. I'll then put a little oil in a large bowl. Make sure that you evenly distribute the oil throughout the sides of the bowl. Go like so. Then I'm going to place the ball of dough in the bowl and then cover the whole thing with oil. A coat of oil just by rolling it around like so. Then Next I'm going to cover the dough with this glass lid, but you can use plastic wrap if you don't have a big enough lid. And you'll let the dough rise in a warm place. I'm going to put it over here on the stove where it's nice and warm. I'll leave it there until it's doubled in size. That'll take about an hour, so see you then. Welcome back. It has been an hour now. So next what we're going to do is that we're going to be dissolving some baking soda in some hot water. So you'll be pouring 4 cups of hot water into a large bowl. And then you'll be putting your baking soda in, about half a cup. And then you'll be mixing it. Mixing it like so. Okay. I am going to bring this over here to let it set. And then next what we're going to have to do is lightly dust your tabletop with some flour. Like this. Next what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the dough that we've been letting rise for about an hour. And And as you can see, the dough has almost doubled in size. We're going to place the dough onto the flour. Then we're going to sift some flour on top of the dough to help dry it out a little. Next, I'm going to be cutting the dough as if it was like a pizza pie into 6 equal pieces. Next, I'm going to take each piece and roll it into an equal size ball. I am now going to grab one of my pretzel balls and roll it out for a rolling pin. I'll also be doing this for the other 5 as well. Now that I've done that, I'll be doing that to the other 5, then we'll move on to the next step. Next, we're going to grab ourselves a baking sheet, and we're going to spray some cooking spray onto it, so that way the pretzels won't stick once they're done baking. Now I'm going to be folding the pretzel strings, so that way they look like pretzels. All you do is fold it like this, then like this. And then you've got yourself a pretzel. Do you remember the hot water from earlier? Well, we're heading back to that. Grab your hot water, and then you're going to be dipping each pretzel into the hot water, like so. Then you'll be putting it onto your greased baking sheet. I'll be doing this for every single pretzel. Next, we're going to be moving this off to the side. And we're going to be sliding over our pretzels. Next thing we're going to do is that we're going to be putting some kosher salt on top of the pretzels, so that way they have salt on them. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these into the oven for about 8 minutes, and then they'll be all cooked. Now it's time to get the pretzels out of the oven. Now time to taste test. Nice and soft. Pretzels are also good with some cheese sauce or some mustard even. Hope you learned something from this.